Yes, yes. So you know what? Bracha's gonna be down in just a moment. She's working on something. Yeah, and then maybe you guys can go out into the back and you can sit with her. Excellent. Okay, so you can sit here and listen while we go on. Okay, Rebecca, you're gonna cut and then you'll cut back in. Anybody can have seconds and thirds hot dogs?
At fifth.
Yeah, the only thing is I'm kind of out of wood, so.
How did Jupulse get started?
Oh, that's an excellent question. So, me and my wife, when we got married, we decided that we wanted to have a Jewish community for students. And we didn't know where. We were just like, we want our home to be an open home with lots of students in it and giving a family to Jewish students. Mm-hmm. And so we looked around, and I already knew about New Paltz because I used to go hiking and climbing in the mountains in the Gunks.
I would love
so, yeah. So I knew this place, and every time I would go hiking or climbing, I would always bump into students, and there was always one or two Jews, and I would talk, and I got to asking them, well, what's going on Jewish-wise?
Yeah.
And usually the question was not much.
True.
And so when we wanted to open up our home to have a Jewish students as our family, we said New Paltz is a great place.
That's a great answer. And I think it's an amazing place to be, and I think you're very accepting and open, and all the events you do are so amazing. And how do you get funding for all of this?
That's also a great question. That's something not too many students think about.
Yeah, it's
right?
expensive to keep feed everyone for free and
to keep the whole Chabad house running. Yeah, just building this place. Right? So I do the fundraising. I send out fundraising letters and emails. So it's my responsibility as the rabbi to fundraise the budget. That comes from parents and alumni mainly.
Oh wow!
So it's parents appreciate some parents don't even know we exist.
Yeah, some parents appreciate. Yeah,
but some parents your parents really appreciate it, right? Exactly. And your parents reached out before you even came here.
Yeah.
I knew they really wanted Jewish life here. Many parents don't know about it. We're gonna pause. You'll have to edit this out. Yochi, we're trying to make a recording over here, but now your sound is in the background. Lots going on. Hi, how are you?
Oh, no.
What's your name? Hadassah. That's pretty name.
Does my dog get a fire?
No.
I only want to.
How come? Because you put it in the fire probably, right? Yeah, it's a little hot.
I also think it's gonna get hot when I fuck with spicy.
Oh yeah, maybe so.
And fire gets
Should we go get
Yeah, my kids, as you see, they grow up expecting to see strangers, and
I love seeing them on campus, and they're always around. It's so cute.
Yeah, and I think watching the ones that are now your age, the lessons and the experiences that they've had just gave them so much. Gave them so much confidence and gave them so much knowledge and experience going forward that wherever they are now, they've gained out of it. So for them, it's actually a good thing. Not
Yeah, and I feel like they're very outgoing, and they always love to talk to us and interact with us, and I think it's adorable.
Thank you.
cinnamon? Oh my goodness. You guys have everything. What's your favorite one of the two? Do you like the cones or the
Sickle codes.
Oh.
Of course. Sickle codes are way better than regular codes.
You think they're better? You're right.
Yeah, I know I'm
He
right.
knows. Obviously.
Me too.
So then, so yeah, parents, and then alumni are, a lot of alumni remember what they had when they were here and how exciting it was, and they want to give it to the next generation. So now that there are 18 years of alumni, so if we have a whole kind of community of people that have grown and now have families of their own and want to give back. And then there's friends or people who visit, come up here they get an Airbnb for the weekend and come by and see what's going on and are like, oh wow, that's really awesome. And then they ask the same question you did. How does all that get funded?
Yeah, I can imagine.
And yeah.
But hopefully it works out every time.
God makes sure it always works out. Somehow, somewhere. Yeah. Sometimes it's a little stressful knowing where it's going to happen, but it always happens.
That's amazing. What would you say was one of your favorite moments in Jew College?
So, one of my favorite moments was, definitely in hindsight, was, you might actually have been in the class. In Hebrew class, we were sitting there studying in the Hebrew class, and all of a sudden a girl walks in she stumbles in, and she was from a regular at Chabad. Oh. And she had been in another class in the same building as the Hebrew class, and then she was about to give a presentation, and she had a panic attack or something, and she walked out of the room and she just fainted. Oh. And her friend was there with her, and she recovered in a couple of seconds, and her friend kind of held her up and said, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? And she said, oh, Rabbi Plotkin has a class in this building.
Oh my God.
And so she came to that room, and she just sat there, and she was just to be in a
comforted by your presence.
Yeah, comfort environment, and that's yeah. So just being there for moments like that, that's those are the favorite moments. Or when I officiated at an alumni's wedding.
Oh my God!
So I've done a bunch of those, and those are always favorites.
I really enjoyed the movie night that you had in your.
In the Hebrew class?
Yeah, that was really fun.
The one about the esrog?
Yeah, and I like how you just bring people together, and you always just find a way to make it a more personal connection rather than just a professor and a student. I like that you want to involve people in a religion, because it's just so important to have something to be your support system.
Yeah, community is so important, and everybody needs it. Everybody needs a place to be and a place to belong.